From November 14th to 21st, we're inviting you to join us for a powerful trip to Ghana. This isn't just a vacation. This is a chance to walk through the same places where many of our people were captured, held, and shipped off into slavery. So don't wait. Secure your spot today. We're making history by walking through it. Will you be with us?
It's clear to see them folks hate to see a successful Black person, and we see it happen time and time again. This time around, it happened to a best-selling author, a person that encourages and motivates so many young people. Her name is Toni, and she has about 500,000 followers on social media, specifically on TikTok, and she's helped so many people, and she's known for being inspiring and for her guidance. And this young woman, this successful young Black woman, was terrorized by a couple, an older couple on a cruise ship. And she was with her mother, unfortunately. It makes it even worse to have to deal with this when you're with your mom. Watch this clip, we'll come back and discuss.
I experienced the most racist encounter of my life. Imagine a woman kicking water in your face and laughing at you with her husband. Imagine being accused of exchanging intimate favors for cruise tickets. I also mentioned that we were the only Black people in Richard's Rooftop at this time. I go to the bar, again, the staff are being absolutely lovely. They're like, oh, hey, like, do you want something to drink? Let me sort you out, cool. And I was like ordering my drink, and then I hear him shouting, I don't care, get them out, I don't want them here, get them out of here. And then the staff member who'd been so nice to me had said to this guy, like, look, I can't just, they're allowed to be here, I can't just kick them out. And he says, these are your rules. These are your rules. They don't have a Black band. They shouldn't be in here. And he's like, they have a card. They can be in here. He was shouting at the staff, asking them why the hell they hadn't kicked me and my mom out, that he does not want us here.
I can't show you the whole entire video, but I can tell you what exactly she said. She posted two videos, part 1 and part 2. In part 1, she explains how these people were adamant that she does not belong where she is. That's a VIP space, and her mother should not be there. And they wanted to get her kicked out, but the staff members knew she belonged there. They couldn't kick her out. And in part 2, she goes in detail and tells us that this couple were accusing her of getting into that space by doing something of sexual sort with someone else in order to be there, as if she can't do it by herself. She couldn't have afforded it. She couldn't have been there the right way, which is paying for your experience. And that's what they believed. But at the end, she said, after a lot of back and forth, the woman threw water at her. They were saying so many derogatory things, but she kept it cool because at the end of the day, that's what they wanted. They wanted a reaction from her because they thought she did not belong in the VIP next to them, basically. So eventually she comes back with her badge, and when they saw that she really belongs there, and I think we messed up, they tried, especially the man tried to be nicer to her, but it was too little too late because she's already complained. She's come to social media. They didn't know that she has such a huge following. People are looking for them right now because she posted their video. People are tracking them down, trying to find out who they are and basically hold them accountable. But this is unfortunately what happens to our people when we're successful, when we've worked hard for something, and when we feel like we deserve to treat ourselves. We're in the spaces that we have always dreamed of, and maybe it took time and we're there. They want to squash that dream and just change it into a negative thing when it doesn't have to be. What's wrong with just sticking in your lane. Chill with your wife. You're there with your partner. Do your thing. Why do you have to bother someone else to feel good about yourself? That speaks more about them than anything else. And I am glad that she stood her ground. She never let them win because she stayed on that specific dick that they didn't want her to be. And she stayed there the whole entire time. They eventually got up and left. But yeah, that's what happened to Toni. Anyways, fam, let us